teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowle, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team out there are ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Handoff to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Dropping back, it's Carr. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Gonna run it. It's low. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work at the 44.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is go to the sideline, talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking downfield, it's Sayan. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Looks like he's going to run it. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
Hey, if Nothing else is there. Good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Tries to get it to the running back. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He could go. At the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Using his legs, it's Peoples.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. To the air, it's Sayin. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Young. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Now they'll run it on the toss. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Caught over the middle. It's Pauling. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And a running. It's Love. Great cut there. Broken tackle still going. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Irish. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Buckeyes. No chance to catch him there. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Handoff in a single back formation. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. To the air, it's Carr. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Get there on the ground. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And there's the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame. And, man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. I'm the offensive coordinator. I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Makes a quick catch. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Let's reel it in. It's Pauling. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Pauling. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll throw it now. Pulls it in. It's Porter. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
To throw, it's Sayin. The pocket breaking down. And the ball is picked off. Now he's bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pass rush closing in. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Now it's 2nd down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Caught near the sticks. Smith. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the...
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not a great return, but the interception interception writes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Chris, that's his third interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. To throw, it's Carr. A deep shot to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. See if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Will kick it off to start the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changed.
And looking for a big play here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Moves out of the pocket. A deep shot, but he paid for it. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He fields it at the 15. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And now from the pistol formation. Movement at the second level of the defense now. And the single back takes the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Toss play to the outside. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first? Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
Third down sack will make the defensive coordinator very happy. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Gets the first and still running. That play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. And the fourth down pass is incomplete, but there is a flag. This is a big call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Back to pass. It's Carr. Caught by the receiver. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback making some changes at the line. Toss it to the back, running left. He's got the first and still going. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Sayan. He's running out of time here. On the run here. Lets it go. Drop over the middle. It's Peoples.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
That completion sets up a second down play. On the ground, it's Peoples. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
He shreds the tackle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Working clock with the ground game. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here. And here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Can he make it to the marker? And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Incomplete and nearly intercepted yet again. Second down now.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder with this offensive line and this running back.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the